Okay, here we go. Once again, you on Blast Chicago. It is Qadir Jamal, the Judah King. I'm standing here with Mama Rhythm, Miss Rhonda from Poetry Chicago. Peace and love.
Peace.
And what we're going to do is we're going to drop a little bit of information and a couple of comments on sovereignty, the importance of, in wake of the invasion and the bombing of Libya, a sovereign country with a sovereign regime and a sovereign leader at the head of it. Now, Mama Rhythm, give us some of your schisms on sovereignty in general, and also sovereignty on the whole for African people, especially here in the confines of North America.
Ooh, such a lot to say. Because we are under a capitalist regime, it's hard to have what is considered to be sovereignty, because you are always in debt to a particular group of people, and those people are an elitist group.
Right.
I think that, we all should be sovereign as a people as a whole. Like, every government should have this level of sovereignty. You see all these like left people, and I'm talking like left wing, so you know what type of people would fit underneath that category.
Right.
You see a lot of left wing people that are very upset with what this government is doing, but still support capitalism, and it's hard to do the same. Those two things. You can't support capitalism and want to be sovereign or want to have a say in what it is you can do while living here on the planet. Like, no man should be able to control your livelihood like that, but that is what's going on. And one of the things about this particular government, capitalist government, they are the biggest bullies on the planet.
True that.
They go to take everything from people. If they see a resource in it or interest, or then if they have interest in it, then they do whatever it takes to go over there and take that from those group of people, put in some puppet government, and then take over the whole regime. So that's what they're trying to do to Libya, because Libya is a sovereign country. And I mean, if you think about it, they're probably going to try to do that to all the countries that consider themselves sovereign from capitalism. And which doesn't even refer to the communist regimes, because they actually are like siblings.
Right.
So anybody who deals with socialism, they want to take them down. 9 times out of 10, those socialist places have resources that this country really wants.
Right.
Everything is about oil and land. And the elite corporations that run this country want to own every single thing. So they definitely are going to go over there and try to take their things from them. So they go there, they assassinate people, and do things to weaken the government so they can go in. Or, they send their special agents in that can talk a good game to try to talk the person out of whatever it is. I mean, they have been able to do it in the past, most definitely, And I think that Libya should never stand down.
That's right.
I mean, a governor of a land has the right to govern that land.
True.
They feel like that about this country. They ain't about to just let somebody come in here and take stuff from them.
True.
I just saw a documentary, Ace Ventura, talking about the water. Okay, and a lot of things about it was very true, and it was a lot of good information. And the last lady at the end, which stuck with me so much, pissed me off, and she made me mad pretty much because she said China's coming in and stealing our water. But can't nobody come to the United States and steal anything. Okay, and everybody needs to know that. This government don't love you as much love as you have for them. Now I don't care what color you are. Red, blue, pink, white, black, whatever. They don't love you unless you make a certain amount of money. And it's just that simple.
That's word.
So if you don't fit into what they want, or, you know, fit into the slots that they want you to fit into, you are going to be victim just like everybody else is. So please believe that. Understand what they are trying to do to you, what they are doing to other people are like tests.
That's right.
I mean, a test. You know, they want to see what they can do, how they can cause havoc places, because it ain't like they can't do it here. And they're doing it here in different ways. And I feel like I'm going off the subject, like I got all these thoughts in my head.
No, good fire though, good fire.
So, I mean, it's a shame really that so many people put so much importance into our president making the proper decisions when I knew from the jump that he wasn't going to, so I ain't vote for him. You know, because I have a say so regardless of what people think. I didn't vote for him. And I didn't want my vote to be cast if I wasn't there. So I voted for the person who I thought was the best candidate. I don't even need to say her name.
Right.
Because if you don't know who she is, then you oblivious to what I'm talking about anyway.
Okay.
I mean, nothing that he pulls surprises me, but it's just surprising everybody. Like, why would he do this? I mean, come on. Who is he? He's the puppet they put in place. He's a face.
Right.
That's all.
Right.
Change. Yeah, we changed the color of the person that's talking to y'all, but that's it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, because he has to further their agenda. He was bred to be in that position.
Right.
He's there because they wanted him there. The person that I wanted there wasn't want to be there, but the Electoral College gets the final vote anyway. So whoever I voted for, I mean, even though some people try to tell me, well, Electoral College goes with the popular vote. No, they don't. No, they don't. No. And I'm not about to be fooled by anybody to tell me anything different.
True.
Like, I mean, the same person that said that to me also told me that chemtrails don't exist. So whatever, dude.
Right,
you know what I mean? Like, you believe what you want to believe. I believe what I believe. And what I know to be true is everybody needs to have their own personal sovereignty.
Okay.
You know, and then once you have that, then it should affect the whole community. If you have somebody who is ruling over as the governor, that governor should also be compassionate to the people, you know, and not actually like do as this government does. I mean, we have modern day slavery, where we work to build up all these corporations, and the corporations help to fund the Federal Reserve. You know, so really we just working to make this government a better place, not necessarily the land.
Right, the infrastructure.
Exactly.
Right, the system.
It's about the land first and foremost, but I mean, we can't even, you got to go through a corporation to even own a piece of land.
Same.
Which makes no sense to me whatsoever.
True that. I
mean, so I have researched different ways trying to get my sovereignty, and they take you through a lot of different technical things. And because they take you through these strenuous steps, a lot of people say, okay, forget it. You know, I don't know how I'm going to be able to do that and do this at the same time. I mean, you have to give away your driver's license, your social security number, your license plate change, which means that the police mess with you all the time. I know sovereign people who get pulled over all the time for having their license plates, which is legal. And if you don't know all the ramifications of the law, you know, and that's the thing. I haven't learned the law like I need to learn the law for me to get to take that further step. And I mean, that's nothing that they'll teach you in school. It's something that you have to learn on your own. So if that is the case, you know, I have to do this research. Nobody's going to tell me where to go. I got to find those things on my own. And I also have to work. I also have a child. You know what I mean? So within the time constraints, I think all of that is a conspiracy.
True.
Okay.